And Mitt got up, and he really shouldn't have done it. It wasn't becoming, honestly. And he talked about the water company. Well, there's the water company. I mean, we sell water. Trump steaks. Where are the steaks? Do we have steaks? We have Trump steaks. He said, Trump magazine is out. I said, it is? I thought I read one 2 days ago. This comes out, and it's called The Jewel of Palm Beach, and it goes to all of my clubs. I've had it for many years, and it's the magazine. It's great. Anybody want one? Here, take one. And the airline, by the way, I sold the airline. You know, he said Trump Airline. Well, I sold the airline, and I actually made a great deal.
Man, oh man, oh man. That was so entertaining watching that last night. Welcome back. Malzberg panel is here. Brad Hirschfield, president of CLAL and author of You Don't Have to Be Wrong for Me to Be Right. And Adam Thompson, senior partner of the law offices of Adam M. Thompson and, of course, syndicated talk show host. Gentlemen, Brad, let me start with you. I enjoyed it. I've never seen anything like it. I don't think anybody's ever seen anything like it. And if he could do it, why not?
Well, enjoyable, I don't know. Nothing like it before, almost certainly. Why not? Because it's clownish. Now, I want to be clear. I think that a lot of the ad hominem attacks made by Romney against Trump, and I say as someone who's not a supporter of Trump, were beneath Mitt Romney. So I don't want to defend what he was responding to. But I think doing what amounted to a 30-second infomercial in the midst of running for the presidency of the United States, it really ought to be beneath us. It ought to be beneath him. But you're right. We haven't done this before. But on that theory, anything new is worth trying, and that's a dangerous way to pick a president.
But Adam, it was more like a 3-minute infomercial, not 30-second. And the key word there from Brad, or the key phrase, was that he was responding to attacks from Romney.
I love it. Hey, the Donald Trump on Broadway show continues. It's unscripted. No one knows what he's going to say. That's why he's winning in the voting. That's why his numbers are going up. And he did it in such a, carefree manner that was so impromptu, but it was in fact responding to what I found to be very highly inappropriate comments by Mitt Romney. Sour grapes, you ran, you lost, move on. To step in now the way that you are and say things about a candidate the way you are, inappropriate. I don't like it. Yeah. He obviously wants to jump back in because he's sour that he lost twice.
And what's worse is last night he was on Jimmy Kimmel while all this was going on and the elections were taking place and the results coming in, and reading tweets and emails that he got knocking him for attacking Trump. He thought it was funny. You know what? God forbid that this guy ever somehow rides his white horse in. But let me talk about the Democrats. For all that, if you want to call the Trump show a circus, or the whole process on the Republican side a circus, and I don't buy that, nonetheless, who's the real circus? Bernie Sanders, Brad, wins. He was 20 points down, 40 points down in Michigan. In the end, he was double digits down. He beats Hillary, and she gets more delegates. In Iowa, they flipped a coin 6 times. She won all 6. She won Iowa by this much. Come on, that is disgusting.
They split coins for Republicans and for Democrats.
Yeah, well, nobody wins all 6 but Hillary.
No, it doesn't matter. The process is the process. That's what luck means. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Look, the issue with superdelegates, without getting in the weeds and being too technical, is very simple. If we're going to oppose superdelegates, this has nothing to do with Hillary or Bernie or who the Democrats end up choosing. If we're going to have a system of superdelegates and complain about it, we should get rid of the Electoral College. We should also get rid of the Senate and or the House of Representatives.
Right.
They all share the same animating principle, which is that we balance direct democratic process with choosing a certain proportion of people to have overrepresentation. That's why the Constitution created the Senate and the House of Representatives, and it's why the superdelegates exist.
But Adam, they exist in mass on the Democrat side. Wait. They exist in mass.
Jackson to have a shot to run and be elected as a nominee back in the 80s, so they created superdelegates to sweep in and override whatever the popular vote was going to be. The Electoral College is a scam. Superdelegates is a scam. The Democrats should be ashamed that Bernie is doing so well in all the primaries, and it doesn't make a difference.
Right.
You think your vote counts?
Right. If I'm the Democrats, I got 2 old white people to choose from, plus my vote doesn't count. I'd be pretty ticked off. More coming back. Don't go away.